I've got Josh, Icege here now. You went 3-0 today, so that's good. You didn't get to finish out your matches because Charleston took it. So how did you feel about if you thought that they were ready for your Abel?
Well, I know they didn't have an Abel in Columbia, and I went up there once to play, and I played really, really bad in singles, and I ended up picking Rufus and going through losers until Dr. Hat put me out with Vega. So I figured this time I just stick with Abel the whole way through because they don't know the mix-up.
Okay. You didn't even have to face Dr. Hat this time. How do you feel you would have done?
I kind of prepared for this a little differently than we usually do it, because most time whenever you're getting ready for a tournament, whatever, it's just you and your boys getting up playing, crack sessions as they call it, for forever, and or sitting at home in training mode. And this time I did a little bit of training mode, but I did a lot of situational stuff. Like I went in with a game plan, like with AwardTour, the Rufus player. My goal was to take away his dive kicks and make it so he was afraid to dive kick twice on me. And I also kind of wanted my whole team to do that. A lot of Rufus players will dive kick once from far away, then do it again, and you can anti-air him at that point.
Yeah, I saw that you were like, whenever somebody was facing him, giving him pointers and stuff like that, and he went 0 for 5 today, so were they listening?
Yes, it was pretty interesting. Like I noticed that, cause I play Rufus too, and I noticed that like against Blanka, he wasn't punishing Blanka balls with crouching fierce, so I just kind of would lean over and whisper into Justin and Paul's ear, hey, he's not punishing balls, and just once you shut down that dive kick game, you shut him down, because he wasn't using down forward medium kick to get in on the ground. He was, and everyone's kind of got that fresh to Street Fighter feel, where instead of trying to block and guess on mix-ups, they mash jab or throw to get out of it. And with Abel, that's good for me.
Yeah, definitely. You were the only one that beat Xavier today, so how did you feel about his Balrog? Of course, here in Charleston you have to deal with Ryan's Balrog, so did you think that you were over-prepared for it because, we have one of the top Balrog players on this coast?
Well, I think with the Balrog matchup, it's one of those things where I'm straight on that matchup. I've played it a lot, and it's in Balrog's favor, in my opinion. When a Balrog just asserts himself and does a bunch of jab, poke, lockdown, and whatever. I noticed, again, it really came down to kind of that fresh to Street Fighter feel, because when I was watching him play, I noticed that he was mashing the option select throw break, because he was getting thrown a lot when he was trying to turtle. And so he started jabbing his way out of stuff, and he was landing combos. So my primary concern came down to, let's get some frame advantage and give him enough time to let the jab sneak out, but then stuff it with like a standing fierce punch.
Good strategy. I'm not going to take too much of your time because you got to run the tournament here. So how do you feel like it's going so far? And what about I guess the scene with against other cities in the future?
Well, I think this is real good. I mean, we had a good turnout. We've got a little over 16 people, which isn't real bad considering that most of the Charleston people don't really play that hard anymore. Maybe this will give them a little incentive to start playing again. I like the game. I think it's a lot of fun. A lot of people kind of quit for Blaze Blue or quit because they felt the game was kind of the same thing, but we haven't really been playing a whole lot here. Columbia impressed me a lot, because to be honest, I expected to kind of walk out, and I expected Luiz to go 4-1, which is good. That's what he ended up. He ended up going 3-2. I expected Paul to do the same. I think he went 2-3, and then from there on, it was between me and Justin. If we can just blow them out, we're smooth sailing.
Yeah, definitely. Between you and Justin, you guys only lost one match, so it pretty much sealed the deal.
Yeah, I think that really helped a lot, and everyone kind of taking their time and listening, and just working together is really what helped. And that's what I want to see more of. And with Columbia now having such a huge scene, they got more people here than we do right now. I think we've only got 1 or 2 more people here than they do. And they're not even part of the regular circle, I guess you can say.
Yeah, so how do you feel about maybe if they wanted to host one and leave it up to them to put something together? How would you feel about getting Charleston to come up and do something like that?
I would love to go. I would love for Charleston people to travel more, but we just don't travel. A lot of us have different work schedules. That's just not convenient. That's kind of why we play. We're kind of all friends that we don't get enough time to play and just be game buddies.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm not going to take up any more of your time, so you got anything else to say to Columbia, I guess, as parting words?
No, just keep playing. They did real well when they came out. This singles is still going in Blaze Blue Street Fighter, and with as many people as they do, the big thing is, think globally, act locally.